What's up, fuckers? Welcome to episode 4 of Memphis's only talk wrestling show. For this episode, it's just gonna be a little recap. Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna talk a little bit about SmackDown, and today is Saturday, 3/12/11. Just talk about Raw for a second. JBL came back to Monday Night Raw as a work to do the referee spot for Michael Cole at WrestleMania. Of course, what many people believe was going to be JBL, it ended up being Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin came back at a perfect time. I knew he was going to be on there, but I didn't really think that, yeah. Stone Cold hit JBL with a stunner, and it was just awesome. It brings back so much memories. Just seeing Austin, Rock, all of them coming back and doing what they usually do. Austin, he gonna come back and do his thing no matter what, and he did just that. I think that'll make WrestleMania a lot better than it already was. It was gonna be good anyway with The Rock just being on there as a guest host, but now we're gonna see probably a guaranteed stunner to Michael Cole, guaranteed stunner to Jack Swagger. Yeah, we might see a stunner to Jerry the King Lawler. I doubt it. But it was a lot of beer drinking. The crowd was going wild. By the way, they had a big crowd. I think that was sold out. It was amazing atmosphere. I want to speak on Jack Swagger for a second. There's been a lot of buzz in the media about what's Swagger's career. Where is he going as of now? Swagger, he's been world heavyweight champion. He won Money in the Bank. He was living the dream this time last year, but actually a month away. But this time last year he was world champion. He cashed in Money in the Bank against Y2J, and I think when he was champion, they sort of repackaged him a bit. They didn't let him have that same Swagger persona that he had before he won the world title. It's like they sort of it just was stupid the way he acted. He wasn't the same Swagger in the beginning, and towards the end, before his title reign was taken away from him, he started to go back to that old Swagger or whatever. But him being the what I think was the trainer for Michael Cole, I think it's just a way to throw him in WrestleMania, since he was in the Money in the Bank last year. Overall, I think it's kind of stupid, I mean, but this could be a start to another push for Jack Swagger. The best thing that could happen to Swagger or anybody who's a current generation superstar to get stunned by Stone Cold, which I'm sure is going to happen. Many superstars haven't got that. The only other superstar was Santino. That was back in 2007. So that'd be interesting to see. That could be the best thing that to ever happen in Jack Swagger's career, other than him winning the world title. But that's just my opinion. Triple H, Taker. I just want to speak on one problem that I have with this whole feud between Triple H and Taker. How they fail to mention that The Undertaker already beat Triple H at WrestleMania 17. I just find that kind of weird. And I read in an article where Vince told the creative team not to even mention the fact that they had already had a match at WrestleMania 17 because he wants Triple H to pose a huge threat to The Undertaker. I can understand that, but only people who probably won't even remember that are the younger viewers. But hardcore fans like me, hardcore fans like you that's watching, we already remember and know that Triple H has lost. So the point I'm trying to get across is why would they even do that? You know, it's just stupid. We already know the Undertaker is not going to lose to Triple H anyway at WrestleMania. But that's just my opinion. Anything can happen. It's just kind of frustrating that they're doing that. It's kind of stupid by the WWE. I didn't really expect for them to not be. I thought it was kind of weird. Edge and Christian teamed up on SmackDown last night. I was kind of upset about that. Really, I don't care, but I was kind of upset that they didn't. I thought it would be cool for them to come out to the original theme music, come to the crowd, since they built it up as some sort of reunion or whatever. But you know, it was pretty cool to see them back on teams or whatever. Last time I seen them as a team in a match was in 2005. It was on the episode of Raw. You can look it up on YouTube. It's kind of rare. But Brodus Clay, I want to talk about him for a second. He just kind of creeped up on the scene. We know that he was the runner-up in NXT, I believe. I didn't watch the season. What was it, 4 or 5 of NXT? I didn't even watch it, so I really don't know. But I think he was the runner-up. I think it's nice that Vince McMahon or whoever's in charge of that is just go ahead and bring him in, because he can pose a huge threat, and you know he can build up a sort of dominance persona or dominance character on SmackDown. And I think it's kind of cool to see him as somewhat of a manager, like Alberto Del Rio. You know, just looking at him in the ring, he sort of reminds me of King Mabel, better known as Viscera, better known as Big Daddy. But I think it's pretty cool that they're bringing him in, you know, giving him some exposure. I hope that if he does remain on the SmackDown roster, or if he does become a part of the roster, I hope they use him to his ability, because he's pretty athletic for his size. He's 6'8", well over 300 pounds. Probably should look like about 400 plus. Excuse me on that. Yeah. Hopefully they'll use him right and he'll become a great star. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is. I like Cody. Dashing Cody Rhodes. I liked him ever since he came in when he had the black eye. I don't know what the hell that was. But what are they doing with Cody now? It's like they repackaged him into some sort of insane character. I kind of like it, though. I actually kind of like it. You know what it reminds me of? And people are probably saying this and yelling it right now at the screen. It reminds me of Mankind. Mankind had that same exact gimmick when he came into the WWE. He wore the mask, which was actually a dog mask or whatever, you know, that little Hannibal Lecter shit. And he had on the suit and tie. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know what they're going to do as far as Cody's character. Are they going to repackage him into some sort of Mankind figure or whatever? And also, you know, Mankind wrestled in a shirt and tie and some tights or whatever. I think that's pretty cool. You know, I'm a Cody Rhodes fan. I think he's doing a good job, you know, with the somewhat character switch or whatever. And I think the match at WrestleMania between him and Rey Mysterio would be good if Cody Rhodes does win. I would hate. I don't even like Rey Mysterio. That's just my opinion. Y'all might think otherwise, but I'm not a Rey Mysterio fan. To me, he's been the same exact Rey as he was when he debuted in what was it, 2002. I'm just never was a real big fan of Rey. I like his in-ring ability. I hope Sin Cara, the newly signed superstar, comes and beats the shit out of him. But you know, that's just pretty much what I wanted to talk about on today's show. I kind of crammed in a few topics because I didn't get a chance to do the video when I planned to. I actually planned to do the 5th part of this video today, and I plan to do this part, which is part 4, on a Tuesday after Monday Night Raw. But I didn't get around to it. But you know, things happen. But what I want you guys to do is go ahead and subscribe to this account, and also subscribe to my music YouTube page account. It is DJQ93. Please subscribe today and follow me on Twitter at the real DJQ2WM. If you don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, I mean you don't understand English, and I will put it in the description box. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll be back next Tuesday with another video. Alright,